Grenada has been wonderful to us through 3 different seasons, and the people here are some of the warmest you'll ever meet. Once in a while, you get the opportunity to do something really fun and give something back at the same time.
Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, cruisers. Next social activity, please come now.
I'm going to be having a stern concert on our boat at about 5 o'clock p.m. This year we're going to be doing it to benefit a family whose home burned down. So once again, that is SV Ophelia, 5 o'clock on Saturday, to benefit one of our friends here on the island who lost their home.
Thank you very much for that, Ophelia.
This year we are trying to raise a little bit of money for a family right here in Woburn whose house burned down. Their son happens to be on the same soccer team as Rivers and some of the other cruiser kids that have played over here. And so that's what this is all about. We do have a GoFundMe link for them, and it's on a tip jar. And if you can give something, that is awesome. Don't feel obligated, but the people here sure do welcome us and take care of us every year when we come down, so it's sure be nice to try to help them out. Such as he do, what I would give for some sacred kiss. This Lord just left this place, gone just like you, forsaking the sky to see the earth and me and the moon. Everywhere it rain on the nowhere here, nothing feels the same without you here. Every broken heart down below prays for the snow as the rain comes down. Everywhere it rain on a nowhere town, mixing with my tears on the frozen ground. Every broken heart down below prays for the snow as the sky comes falling down. I can't remember a thing that we had. Every good memory erased by the bear. I'll drink one more here, a toast to your health. Away in a land of greens and blues, the sun to yourself. March, April, spring fade into June, but I keep noticing the rain gives way to the blue. Well, my eyes the only gray, my bones feel the ache about the day, knowing it all remains the same. My gift from you, the February rain on the nowhere. Nothing feels the same without you here. Every broken heart down below prays for the snow as the rain comes down. February rain on a nowhere town, mixing with my tears on the frozen ground. Every broken heart down below prays for the snow as the rain comes falling. The sky comes falling down. Falling down, falling down, falling down. Thank you so much.
River's dad did a dinky/yacht concert where he was playing a guitar off the back of his yacht, and one of 2 people came by and tied up with the dinghy to assist in the rebuilding of the home also. So he got some donations. So we have here $876 he raised off the the yacht with the concert at the back of his yacht. I think some other people he said would have donated via the GoFundMe. The rest of yachties from the yachting community, because you know we have a lot of yachties in Woburn, so that is also from the yacht.
What you cleaning?
Generator strainer. Because we put so much effort and a decent amount of money into this generator, trying to get it back into the condition it should be in for its age, there's just a few other things about how it's installed up there that I've always wanted to change, because we want to keep it running well. The strainer up there is in the most ludicrous spot under the generator, in this slot that you have to like crawl into this little space where we usually have like fuel cans, and you have to have a flashlight, and you're monkeying your arms down and around. It's horrible, and the result is even the best maintaining boat owner, you just don't check it that often, and that's where we got in trouble with the one on Cecilia. Not that we weren't checking it, but it was a smaller strainer and it got sargassum in it. The sensors didn't work and it overheated really hard and messed up the motor. So I don't want stuff like that to happen. I want to be able to check the strainer easily. So I've been up there rearranging things. I moved where the Raycor filter goes so that it's up high and it's also easy to get to. It's got an electric fuel pump, so its position isn't real important. And so now the water strainer is moving up from under that ridiculous spot and into an area just above the water line. So we'll be able to check it without having to get down in there and shut off the water. But it won't be so high that the impeller, that the water pump will be working too hard to get water going. Should work pretty well. And once I've dug this out, it's a Groco strainer. It looks rough, but that's just a big brass top that's fine. So I'm just gonna clean this thing up and remount it, put all new hoses in. Once I get that done, the hoses are gonna be run a little bit smarter direction too, so that you can see them and know if they're chafing or know if they're leaking. Once we get all that done, I've cleaned up there quite a bit. The only thing left really is to seal that hatch glass just to make sure no rainwater is dripping down in there. The motor has stayed very dry and everything's looking good and running well. We put so much time and effort into it because it's such a big part of our everyday system right now until we get a lot more solar. It's a daily thing, so whew, we want to keep it running.
Uh-oh, is there another toilet explosion?
I mean, in a way, more of a...
There's a fish.
Yeah, this is not the first one.
Oh,
Poor little guy.
there's a fish in our toilet.
Actually, that looks like a mud.
This is the second one. There was two in there. The other one came out without me having to take things apart. But this one required... He was stuck in this little thing. It's got very small little squirty gaps. So we've gotten seaweed in there, we've got a fish in there.
Is it a big one or a little one this time?
A big one.
Seriously, we're just like sitting in...
Shoot up in the...
Ugh. Fish number 3.
We once again find ourselves in the middle of a race course,
We're not.
but not in a race. It is interesting. They're literally just going to race through the anchorage.
Yeah.
So that privilege out there has to be like race committee or something.
Yeah.
I saw a
It's
trimaran
not a
too.
rounding though, it's like a finish. Usually finishes you have to go through one way.
Yeah.
It's weird. Oh, maybe they got different rules here.
It could be. I wonder if you think that big sloop's part of it?
I don't know.
I miss racing.
We could have signed up. We still have a child though, that has to...
Yeah, it makes it a little harder. He's getting older. We'll get to a point where he can either crew or he can not, and we can go do what we want when it comes to that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, today we are feverishly and maybe feverishly is a little strong a word, preparing for the arrival of Chris and Mary. Those guys are joining us for our last week, maybe a week and a couple days here in Grenada, and then they're sailing back north with us. So that's going to be cool. Lauren's birthday is the day after they arrive. So your birthday week's already been in full effect. And now you get the effect of entertaining your parents all week, which will basically be like a bunch more birthday events.
And hopefully they will entertain our child so we can have our own birthday.
Although we've had some good child-free time with the sleepovers and things like that.
Yeah, we're good.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, they're putting their sail up now. Maybe there's a start going on.
It's just like a perf race with a massive sloop and like 3 J24s and a Hobie cat and a cruising cat. I guess we'll see. There's a little trimaran over here too. Kind of looks like a Corsair Farrier. Same basic thing. Little one. We'll keep an eye out. Should be fun.
Say hi, Zeke. Was that a boat?
And there was the start. We started all those boats together. We didn't pick up the camera quite fast enough, but 2 J24s had a little collision. One of them had to do a penalty turn and keep going. I'm fairly impressed with the owners of the Fontaine Peugeot, tacking back and forth through all this stuff, getting ready for the start, and they kept her moving. It's not moving too good right now. Little Hobie just shot off, took off. It's just smoking everybody now. You got some wind. There's everybody else.
Oh,
Nope.
he's got
the
your
actual-
batteries, yeah, because we were worried about that in the drone.
Nona and Grandpa are here and they have gifts. Oh, we can work our stove.
Cap a radiator.
We can cap our
The
radiator.
generator.
Oh.
The generator's radiator cap like literally fell apart. It doesn't even like
Yeah,
attach
I'm-
anymore.
I'm-
It's just kind of sitting on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Woo. Oh, there it goes. Nona and Grandpa did a passage. It wasn't by boat, but you still count.
You took the same passage
I'd
you
say.
did.
Did.
Yeah. Straight over my iguana.
Thank you.
You know what? It took us 15 minutes to do 50 miles.
Oh, don't talk about how
We were going 480.
Rivers, where's
Knots.
your drink?
You had no sense of accomplishment.
We are here. We are here right now.
that's an accomplishment.
Having a beverage, having a passage drink.
You know, fast and slow.
Passage drink!
Yay! We're so glad to be here.
Slow down, Rivers. Slow down. I have to carry you back to the boat.
Yeah, again.
Or chug it, chug it, chug it.
Reverse, reverse.
And then say college.
With Nona and Grandpa here and a rental car at our disposal, it meant it was time to put all the pieces together for the perfect birthday week for Lauren. That started with fresh fish for sushi.
Where is it? Right there. Oh, and the chicken. Chicken shouldn't be at the fish market. Yeah, just breathe through your mouth and you'll be alright.
We'll be able to
3.5 pounds. Yeah, that would only be half of that, so it's like 6 pounds just for that one slice.
That's the same
37 for that. All right, yeah, we'll take that half. Yeah.
So just take off this skin and leave it like that.
Okay.
Oh. Wow. They are big little fish.
Next up, the Chocolate Museum in downtown St. George's.
A little busier than this. What you looking at?
They're called cocoa beans. Alright? Well, I need a helper. You will help me grind some cocoa? Come around.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Rivers, you're going to just pull around and around and around.
It's like a winch.
Once you do that, we're going to be grinding the actual bits. There you go. It's a lot of tough work, Rivers. Gotta be strong. Wow, look what's coming out. Pure cocoa's coming out. Woo, Rivers, you strong, man. You're a strong kid. Thank you, Rivers, thank you. Thank you. So ginger in this chocolate.
What do you think?
So you want to...
Happy birthday to me. Eat some cake.
The first cake of the day.
There you go, buddy. Chocolate explosion.
Are you taking the first bite?
Yeah. Not bad. Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Good chocolate start for your chocolate birthday.
Hey, tuna. Rivers again. Try it.
Let the past cause us to light the tear. We have been lonely for a while. Me and my heart will time. A long journey. As long as you're away from us, we just living in the past. Too long. As long as you're away from us, I'm captive in my heart. And there's a good chance we won't survive. As the brother would say, we won't survive. But alone we won't stay alive. That is my latest giant. As the brother would say,
Alright, sushi nesta.
this is our latest giant. Past is far, yet the past is near. Yet the past causes us a lot of tear. And the brother would say, we won't survive, but I love we must stay alive.
We've been having some still weather here. Thanks to the hurricanes passing by out there and leaving us with no wind, just sucking it right out of here. It's peaceful, but it's hot. Today, I'm very excited because we have a brand new AVR for this generator finally. The real OEM one that cost a ludicrous amount of money. It was, I think, $800. Cheapest one I could find anywhere in the States, and had Chris and Mary bring it with them. And it's Northern Lights, should be a true sine wave AVR. And that should solve our problem with not being able to run the water maker directly from the generator. Really hoping so. That would really make our overall power system finally be clicking on all cylinders. There she is. So I just got to get this one out. We left the plug from the old one. So this one should pretty much just plug and play. And then of course we'll just have to adjust the voltage once it's up and running. I'm going to disconnect the battery and do that. Hope it works. Really hope it works. Alright guys, I don't know how well you can hear the background. That's the sound of a generator and a water maker running. It took a little bit to get that original OEM AVR to work. And I think, I'll try to explain this in the shortest terms I can. We have a standard 120 volt 30 amp breaker double that all the stuff runs through for AC side of the generator. In the middle of one of those, between the poles, there are three more contacts, and they're auxiliary contacts. And I think the way it's been used is basically so that the big breaker has to be on for the small breaker to be on. But in the operator's manual, looking at the wiring diagram, they don't use that. The smaller breaker is just a direct connection. And I also don't know why it would have worked with the cheap AVR, but not this one. At any rate, I ran the wiring so that that little auxiliary set of poles was completely bypassed. And it worked, but I mean, it took a couple hours to figure out what on earth was going on. There was just nothing from it. But anyway, it's working great. And we now have a water maker running. Got a little bit of high feed pump pressure, which is new. Never had that issue before, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. And our production is just a little bit lower than usual. There's something a little unusual going on there. I don't know what. I don't think that has anything to do with the generator. And then we also have our battery charger on, same time. And with our solar out there, and minus the other things that we're doing inside, we got about 92 amps going in. So finally, we're able to use the water maker off the generator the way we're supposed to be able to, which means we can be charging the battery at the same time as making water, as opposed to just running our batteries down and then having to recoup all that by running the generator a bunch, which is what we've been doing. It had been working. It's just so much more convenient this way because you don't have to be around to be running the generator so much. You know, we would find ourselves running the Jenny at night quite a bit. Not at night, but in the evening to try to catch up from the day. And that's really hot because all of that heat from the charger comes out right down here, and we got our vent fans blowing that out. Kind of heats up our whole salon. Now, hopefully, we won't find ourselves behind so much, and we can keep our batteries topped up during the day. By evening time, we can stay cool. Big thumbs up. This is a huge win so far. We're surrounded. This has been a roving battle between a 3-boat triangle. Somehow they made it over to ours now. Rivers is very into the battle. We're not sure why or what the rules are.
Always a little one.
Hello, sweetheart. What do you think?
Oh, oh, he's under it.
It's right.
Oh.
Oh, he likes your hair. Oh, look at that. Oh, let's see what else is
What
there.
is in there?
Yeah,
Oh,
you got that.
you scratch yourself too. Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
What's that monkey doing on your shoulder? Nothing, I hope.
I think he wants her.
Are you a velociraptor? Velociraptor? No, I didn't think so.
It was Chris and Mary's first visit to Grenada, and we couldn't let them go without seeing at least one waterfall.
It's about 15 feet deep in the middle. After El Yunque, nothing's cold. Do it, do it, do it! Woohoo! I knew you'd do it.
Yeah.